Trying to see why this thing looks like it's off air. Please stand by. I'm trying to find out what might be going on with this thing. Just keeping it going. It says I am on air. All right. Okay, so for some reason that's on air, and yet this one doesn't appear to be on air. So let me see if I can figure this thing out. Embed the live video anywhere. Copy. Go here. Edit this. Go here. Still finding out, like, what do I have to do every single time. Alright, there we go. So now we're on here. So this is official. Alright, so, sorry about all that, people. Alright, so there's also a chat window on my blog that supposedly you can type stuff in if you have a Ustream account. But so today we're going to be doing another ad hoc, ad-libbed sermon, and the drink of the day is this wonderful bottle of Bacardi Long Island iced tea, Rum Island iced tea. And I had a little bit of it yesterday. It's pretty good. It's only 12.5%, but I did get these awesome new cocktail glasses. So I'm going to be filling this to the brim and enjoying it at the same time that I'm talking with all of you out in the internet's world. So here we go. Nice tall glass of this. And I read yesterday that a Long Island iced tea is basically gin, vodka, tequila, and rum. So this one just happens to have a little bit more Bacardi 151 rum. So cheers that it's Sunday, and I hope that today is going to be a good day. So far so good. All right, cheers. That is mighty tasty. All right. So today I was thinking about what I'm going to talk about, and I think I'm going to talk about, forgiveness. It's going to be brief, so don't fret. But I realized personally I have like an overwhelming amount of like personal responsibility to get certain things done, so I just like to basically start off by asking for forgiveness from my coworkers who I was an entire dick to on Friday. But I think there was something going on where even though I'm not responsible for other stuff going on, I still feel the pressure of all the other stuff, and that kind of affects my mood, first of all. But I wear my emotions on my sleeve, so it kind of just comes out as being dicky when I'm under a lot of pressure, I guess, even though I'm not under a lot of pressure. Anyway, I'm really sorry, guys. I knew I was doing it at the time that I was doing it. It's just very frustrating to me sometimes, and I'm not able to take a step back. I've asked everybody to kind of help me out with that. You know, this is like an ongoing thing. Sometimes it's worse than others, but I'm not oblivious to the fact, so please forgive me. If you ever see this happen again, please ask me calmly and peacefully to take a step back, look at the situation, and really, is it worth it type thing, because sometimes I can't remember to do that myself. I get too focused in on stuff, so I'm sorry. And I'll just give a specific shout out. I'm sure it was probably to like Ben, Gary, Mark. So sorry about that. Probably even James, and I don't think Ian, but maybe Ian too. Probably a little bit of Aaron, but I'm pretty sure all you guys aren't watching this thing, so we don't really know. Anyway, sorry. I'm going to do it again. Please help me. Help me help myself. All right. So cheers. That's little self-forgiveness. Cheers to that. Well, Oh, that's good. Now my goal is to like get through like at least 2 of these in the 14 minutes I have scheduled. So we'll see. All right. So based upon the topic of the day, which is forgiveness, let's just call it the topic of the day. I really want to challenge everybody to, and mainly because of my own problems, I really like to challenge everybody to take a step back and see areas of their life where they may have done something not correct to somebody else, and try to forgive first yourself for doing that to somebody, but also forgive the situation that happened, and forgive the other person that may or may not have caused that. It's actually very straining to maintain, I want to say maintain anger towards something, but I found in very few instances, because it doesn't happen with me often, but very few instances, it's actually easier to forgive something and move on rather than hold it against somebody or some situation or whatever it is. And every time I'm saying the situation, I'm actually thinking of that Jersey Shore show. So it's just so you take that journey with me as I'm saying these things. I'm actually thinking of that other thing too, which is really weird. But it's Sunday. It's a nice day today. Yesterday it was, kind of muggy here in Round Rock. And as you can see, I've kind of, I'll step back. You can see right here, kind of started some artwork. So I guess we're transitioning away from the sermon aspect over to the revelry aspect. So, and I can tell you that I'm already feeling a little bit of this. So I hope that I gave you zero preparation, but maybe you can just like start mixing it. And if you have the ingredients to make a Long Island iced tea, I don't know. You may not. But I'll share with you a little bit of my project, because Friday I was so stressed out, and again, forgive me for doing that to A, myself, and B, to you guys. But I decided I needed to let go and only focus on one thing, and what that one thing was art. So I came home and I grabbed Lost Season 1, Episode 1 off of Netflix HD streaming, and I'm ready to start doing some Lost-inspired artwork, which is actually another show that I have that I do on Ustream.tv. Hey, little plug, but I don't get anything for it. But I wanted to show you something that I was pretty proud of, because it's only like the third time I've ever done watercolors. So I got my little beginner's watercolor book, and this is my Lost Season 1, Episode 1 rendering of Jack. The first thing he sees when he opens up his eyes after the opening scene. It opens up his eyes and he's looking up, and all he sees is these trees and kind of wind blowing and a little bit of sky. It's not, we're not going for photorealism here, but we're going for trying to make Jason focus on something else. And I think this is pretty neat. So I think I'm going to be doing this kind of on a regular basis, because there's a wealth of inspiration that comes from watching Lost. Different scenes, different things like that, and it'd be kind of neat to have this kind of, the scene just put up in frames or something around the apartment. As you can see, I have giant clay walls, so whatever. I hope that you guys all decide that you like seeing this, because this is like, just an opportunity for me to talk with you and kind of feel that I actually have people around me and back home at a particular point in time every week that I could kind of talk to and share, although it's like a one-sided conversation, but I don't know what to do about that. But we need to have a little bit more of this, I think, and hope that we find time to celebrate each other and continue to think about each other and be part of each other's lives at even though I'm far away. But that's my hope. So cheers to that. There you go, Vicky. Try that. Okay. It was a little muggy, overcast yesterday, hot as heck, but today it doesn't look too bad. I'm looking out the window right now. It's sunny. Yeah, should be good. Well, everybody, I hope that you can forgive me, and I'm going to try to forgive everybody else, and try to let go a little bit more, because this sense of responsibilities, even though it's probably what makes me special at what I do, it's incredibly trying and draining for me, and I'm pretty much sure it affects the whole mood of everybody, and it's something that I continually work at, and I'm sorry again. But cheers. Obviously, I did not get through 3 of these, but I'm going to keep drinking. I hope you do too. Happy Sunday, everybody. Cheers again.